Patrick Henry's speech at the Virginia Convention, paragraph 1. In the first paragraph, Patrick Henry's main purpose is to establish his ethos. He states that no one speaks more highly than he does, and he is addressing the men of the house. These men see the same subject that he does, but in a different light. Therefore, he is hoping to get them to understand that he is respectful of them, but yet he wants them to hear his viewpoint as well. The first segment that I will evaluate is the ethos or credibility that he establishes in his work. His words state, "No one thinks more highly than I do of the patriotism of the very worthy gentlemen who have just addressed the House." In these words, Patrick speaks to his credibility when he states that no one speaks more highly than I do of the people he is addressing. He is connecting to them as an advocate. He wants them to know that he is a patriot as well as them, he respects them, and they need to respect him as well. His purpose is to convince them he is supportive of these men, to get them on his side to listen to him, to set it up that he is not an enemy, but a friend, a respectful friend. He is true to the colonies, and he is speaking in their best interest. He is a like-minded patriot and wants them to view him as a like-minded patriot as well. The second device I will look at is the ethos again, but this time with morals. Patrick Henry states, "I would be guilty of treason towards my country and of an act of disloyalty toward the majesty of heaven." In this quote, he is appealing to their sense of morality as he states that he would consider himself guilty of treason if he were to hold back his opinions out of fear of making them angry. He states that he believes that God is his master, and he will live out his honest and moral obligation to speak truth. Here he establishes himself as a moral individual, and that is his purpose. The third device I will discuss is powerful diction. There are powerful words that Patrick Henry speaks, a few of which are truth and fulfill the great responsibility. Henry's use of the words truth and responsibility are a strong juxtaposition enforcing his ethos of moral obligation. This powerful diction is simple yet effective in establishing his ethos of moral responsibility. Truth and responsibility are two words strongly associated with one sense of ethos. Thus, Henry's purpose is to further establish his moral obligation and his patriotic duty to speak truth. This information was taken from Patrick Henry's "Give Me Liberty or Give Me Death" speech. My group members were me, myself, and I, and of course, SpongeBob.